What is the Jubilee position in all of this first? And then maybe that will give insight as to why this meeting, whether it was serendipitous or planned, then is important.
I think what the thing here is that, and this is the message from the United Opposition, it does not matter anymore where you are studying 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
What we are looking at is a regime that we believe that we should be able to replace. And if that is our shared position, then we must come together and deal with that issue. So the issue that is ahead of us unifies us more than anything else. But I wouldn't want to say that I don't want to get to try and interpret or put words in the optics of my party leader. No. Remember, he was the head of state, and wherever he goes, he cannot choose to greet you and not and leave the other one out. The only thing that you have done in the media is that you have put the photo of him and Gachagua at the front page. But he also greeted Mother. So why didn't you bring that one of Mother?
Mother and President Uhuru Kenyatta did not have a tiff.
He also greeted Matiang'i, I'm sure.
They didn't have a tiff.
That is the bit. But certainly, watu wakikutana wasalimiane na hawajaonana kwa muda, it's also a good thing. So it's a good thing. And I think he talks about hata yeye anasikiza crowd. Na kusikiza crowd ni kusema kwamba anasikiza watu wanasema nini. And Kenyans in the opposition are saying, be together. Help us deal with the regime that is in power. And that's where we are. And let me also say this. You see, as a people, we have said, I don't want to turn this into that kind of a scenario, but I said it, there's that song, unisong of one term. The others who are saying 2 term. Yes, and once we are all saying 1 term, then it's also now a question. Kwa hivyo, kwa sababu tumekubaliana ni 1 term na wale ambao wamekubaliana ni 2 term shauri yao. Si sasa ni kusema kwa nini tunasema ni 1 term? Sababu tunaona leo gazeti imeandikwa corruption. And I tell you, any time in the history of this country when the US picks Kenya or picks you on corruption, that regime does not survive. So you can actually see even the international community joining hands with us in saying 1 term. But the question is that, what are you people going to do for us? That's where the issues are. Me, if I was Matiang'i, if I was Karonzo, even William, and William is already in that game, you can see he's trying to do all sorts of things to impress people. It's a question of, what am I telling people I would do if given an opportunity? Kwa sababu sasa watu wamekubaliana, nyinyi mtuonyeshe ni akina nani. And you see, I think the thing about the 2 individuals who are on the top of the nation here is that I know Rigathi is saying he's running, but I heard him like he was endorsing Kalonzo on this other side. So it's difficult to run and endorse somebody else. So I don't know. Eventually it will come out. But I see like you're looking at some individuals who are running, and yesterday all those individuals were in a region that does not have a presidential candidate. Those are not easy times. As I was walking here, the thing that was in my mind is, when you are with the community, this country of ours, we talk about things about you're in communities. When you're in a community that is not having a presidential candidate, how do you ensure that the votes come to you? Why Uhuru is a magnet is because anywhere he goes in this country, people wants to hear him, they're happy to see him. So it's not good, it's not bad company if you are looking for the presidency. You didn't mind him spending more time with you than with the others. But again, I think is the optic you're not bringing out. He was there with all of them. So yako na kila mtu. I mean, kwa hivyo nyinyi hii chess game mnajaribu kucheza, kuna ingine mtajaribu kuwekelea kwa meza lakini hamtaikuta hapo. Kwa sababu mwishowe If he's going to be part of this, I expect people to sit in a room and talk about this. But let me tell you, people, good people, I struggled to put the party together called Jubilee when it was being dismantled by those rebellious characters. And people were stealing it. We put a presidential candidate on the table called Fred Okengo Matiang'i. It's now upon him to ensure that he makes sense to those other. It's very easy to make sense to the Kisii community because he comes from there.
True.
But it is upon him to continue making sense to the Ruos, Luyas, Mijikendas, Kikuyus, Merus, Embus. And why this pact becomes an interesting one is that Uhuru there, coming from the mountain, people think that that bloc will listen to him.
And they might not.
I have no reason to think they won't.
Okay.
There's every reason for them to listen to him. In any case, they didn't listen to him.